What's up, YouTube? Gail, check this gadget. And I finally went ahead and got the Google Pixel 4a. I was actually waiting. I was trying to see if T-Mobile was going to get the 4a because I'm on their jump program and I would like to jump out of their program. So I was trying to wait to see if they were going to get it. Apparently, they're going to get the 5G model that we know, as the recent announcements just came out. But it's still uncertain when they're going to get it. And I saw somewhere, like I went on the Best Buy website, and they didn't have the 5G model coming out until November. So I'm like, that's too long. So I'll just have to wait for the iPhone to come out, and then I will jump to that phone, and then that way I can jump out the jump program. But here we have it, the Pixel 4a. I've heard a lot of good things about the phone, so I'm excited. This is actually my very first Pixel phone ever. Now, I've had Google phones back when they called them the Nexus. I had the Nexus 4. I believe I had the Nexus 4. And that came all the way back out in like 2012. So it's been a very long time since I've had a Pixel phone. I also had the last, I guess, Pixel device is probably my Nexus here. My Nexus 7. You guys remember this device? It's still functional. It still works. It still it still works. It still is a great little tablet and everything. Still powers on and everything. So, I mean, it's stuck on 6.0, but it still powers up. So this is one of my favorite devices of all time. 7-inch. I would love for Android or Google or any manufacturer to go back to like a 7-inch, but besides the Kindle. But it's probably never going to happen, considering we have devices like the Note and now the Fold, and all screens are so big. We'll probably never be able to go back to just a simple little 7-inch display. But if I can be as happy with this 4a as I was with this Nexus device here, then I am going to be very happy and proud that I spent my little $378 on this device. So what I'm most looking forward to, and why I wanted this device, besides the price of being $349, which is great, I was excited about the camera, because I've always heard about the Google Pixel cameras being just fantastic. And so the fact that I waited for us and looked at some videos, and they're saying that this camera is still on par with all the other higher end Pixel phones or the more expensive Pixel phones, is great, considering this is only $350. So I'm very excited about that. And then the other reason I wanted this phone is because it's 5.8 inches. Small. I wanted a smaller Android phone. In the past, I've always had big Android phones. I've been on the Note series for the past few years, actually. I had the Note 10 Plus. Before that, I was on the 8. I have the Ultra now, but before that, I was on the S8. So I've always been with the bigger phone. So I've been waiting for a smaller Android phone, kind of like how I have with the SE here. And I know a lot of people are comparing these, the new SE and this, since they're close to the price point. This is $399, of course. To me, they're two totally different operating systems. So I look at it like that. I look at it, either you like iOS or either you want Android. And if you want Android, I don't understand why you look up videos comparing it to iOS, unless it doesn't matter to you. But I think that tends to matter. So I didn't really look at it as a comparison of these two. But the reason I went back to the SE was because I wanted a smaller phone. I was trying to use the 8 Plus for a while until the new 12 came out, but it was taking too long. So I ended up getting the 11, but I didn't like the 11 because, you know, that liquid retina is some nonsense. So I went back to this, a nice small phone. And I want the same thing on an Android equivalent. And that's what this is going to be for me. So, it's super light. Wow. This is really light. It's almost, you know, back in the day when they used to, you know, put removable batteries in phones, and you had to, sometimes you take out the phone and you have to put the battery in. That's what this reminds me of when I first pick it up. It's like, do I need to put the battery in here? This is, wow, this is really light. I love it already. That's crazy to me. It just feels like it's so light. It just feels like the battery's not in here. But it is, because the powered on. I'm impressed. I did not look up I never look up the weight of phones unless I'm getting like a big phone. So I didn't even think about looking up the weight and things of that nature. I'm wow. I like that a lot. That just that I'm really surprised how light it is. That's crazy. So there's no really point in doing an unboxing per se. I just more so did this video because I just want to talk about me getting my first Pixel device and, you know, just a chat video mainly. It's a big charging block here. I know you guys have already saw unboxing videos, but I'm really shocked at how light this phone is. I like that a lot. I can't even. I'm just still amazed. It's weird because it just feels so light, especially compared to my SE here. I can feel the weight of my SE, and I picked this up. Wow, it's like amazing. It's amazing. As far as how it feels in the hand for me, I like it. I like because of the weight. My finger goes quickly to the fingerprint. I'm looking forward to using this device. The reason I got this device, like I said, it was because of the camera, and I wanted a smaller size Android. Mainly what I'm probably going to use this device for is just, if I'm being honest, to scroll social media. With Twitter, Instagram, Reddit. Those primarily going to be what I'm going to be doing on that phone. Using the calculator and the calendar. And maybe checking email. So those are going to be my primary uses. The social media aspect being the most usage that this phone is going to get. Me being on Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and then using as a calculator, using as a calendar, and probably occasionally checking email. So that's what it's going to be used for. And it's great that it's so light because usually I'm going to be like laying in the bed with it, and so that's going to give my wrist a break as far as the heaviness, because it's not heavy at all. It's super light. Oh, and then of course taking pictures. Yeah, even compared to this, it's just when I get off this video, I'm going to go look up the different weights between these, but it's crazy. It just feels so light. So I'm just impressed with that already. Let me see here. Screen looks good. I've never had a problem with the screen. And one thing I like about this is the camera pixel is here in the corner versus in the middle, like the Note series or whatever. Even though on the new Note, the Ultra is super small. Samsung had gotten down to super small. But I like it being off in the corner. The reason being, if I do watch videos on here, which surely I'll probably watch a video if I'm eventually on here, it's out of the way. So if I'm looking at a video, I'm usually probably gonna have it like this, and it's in the bottom corner where I'm not gonna put so much of my attention in this bottom corner. Versus it's in the middle, it's more seeable to me. So I like the camera being in the corner versus the middle. And I'm very much looking forward to this device. The plastic, I think it's made plastic or whatever. It's a plastic. It's of the plastic family. If it's not plastic, that doesn't bother me. The buttons are clicky. I like that. Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm looking forward to this device. I haven't even used the thing yet, and that's how much I'm looking forward to it. Let me compare. Let's see here. So height-wise, width-wise, it's a little bigger than my SE, but I'm fine with that because I'm getting a bigger screen size and it's lighter. So that doesn't bother me that it's a little bit taller and a little bit wider because I'm getting more screen real estate, and weight-wise it's lighter, so it's going to be more comfortable for me to hold. So I really now that I got this phone, to be honest, the only thing I'm keeping this for is when people call or I need to make calls or respond to text messages. I was every once in a while doing social media on here, like when I didn't want to have my bigger phones or didn't want to use like the Fold or something like that, I would, if I just wanted to have like a small phone, I was using this to just browse on Twitter or whatnot. But now that I got the SE and it's so much lighter, I don't, I really don't even need this phone anymore. But of course, my main phone it has to be an iPhone for message and communication purposes. So that's really the only thing I'm keeping this for. Is this probably only really gonna get picked up when I'm responding to a text message, using the phone, or when I'm heading out the house. Other than that, this is essentially everything else I used to do on here is gonna start getting done on my Pixel 4a. And then of course I have all my other devices, which I will one day make a video about, since I do have so many different devices, about what I use the different devices for, and maybe that can help you if you're thinking about which way you want to go as far as upgrading and things of that nature. Maybe that can help you decide, okay, this device might be better for what I'm trying to do versus this other device. So I will be making a video eventually about that. And I got a few other videos coming up. Just put those side by side. I got a few other videos coming up. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I still have my the Samsung Tab S7 video. S7, I got the S7 Plus. The S7 Plus model video coming up. I actually just sent back my Tab S4 back today, so they won't take back my $300 credit, which was pretty good. I'm happy that I got the $300 credit, because I ended up getting that tab. I had got that Tab S4 through T-Mobile, and it was on a promo where they would pay 50% and I pay 50%. And so that kind of works out well, because I'm getting pretty much the majority of the money I put into that tablet back. So I'm definitely going to be coming with a video of that. Plus I got the keyboard for that, so I'll be doing reviewing the keyboard also. Then we still have the LG Velvet. That'll probably be my next video, I'm thinking, is the LG Velvet, my thoughts on the LG Velvet, and that curved screen, which I love. I just love the screen. I'll talk more about that when I do the Velvet, but I just love the Velvet screen. And then, let me see. I'm waiting on an S Pen to come. I'm probably going to do a video on S Pens for, people that's into the S Pens. And then lastly, I still got my Microsoft Surface Duo. That video is still coming. I haven't spent as much time with it as I have wanted to. I've been using it here and there, but I haven't spent as much time as I wanted to use with it, because I had that and the Fold 2 at the same time. And I'm not gonna lie, the Fold 2 was taking up all my time. I actually still have my Fold 2. I haven't sent it back yet. I did go ahead and request the return, and then they gave me like another 15 days to send it back in. So essentially, you can almost get about 30 days if you're interested in the Fold. I know it's like 15-day return policy. Just wait till the last day, then request your return, and then they're gonna give you like another 2 weeks just to send it back. So you can get close to a good month with your Fold if you or any Samsung product, if you are interested in trying it out and making sure you're gonna love it. So that's been it really wasn't an unboxing. I just wanted to tell you guys that let's get this out the way, that I finally have come back to the Google Pixel family. Let's add my Nexus in here. And that I'm back, and I hope that I'm really going to enjoy this device. I think I am already. I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I'm very much looking forward to it. Even though people were trying to say about the underpowered chip and everything, like I said, I just told you the 6 things I'm going to be doing mostly, and I don't think it's going to be a problem with any of those. If I can just love this device as much as I love this when I was using in this peak, then the $378 is money well spent to me. I still love this device. I power it up every once in a while. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to just experiencing just standard Google, because I usually don't. In the past, I've always, when I got Androids, I was always used to skins, going all the way back to the HTC and then Samsung. So I'm used to having some type of skins. And stock Android in the past was boring to me, but now with all the changes, I think I can get used to it now, and I think I will enjoy it. But like I said, I'm just going to be installing apps and using certain apps on here, so it's not like really I have to like deal with the Google stock too much. So that's why I think I can handle it now after all these years. So my first introduction to the Pixel 4a family. I'll come back with a video after I use it for a week and check back later for that later.